Hello, this is Hi Bob Warbob, and let's play some Ultimate General Civil War.
Hello, and welcome back. Today we are going to be looking at the camp before Logan's crossing. So I can go ahead and go over what the end result is going to be. It's going to be 1 2-star with Harbor's Ferries, 3 Lorenz units trying to hold on to as much experience as possible, so they're using low lieutenant colonels, so that they can be low 1-star, so but they have as much experience as possible on them for the commanders that I have. And then we're going to have a unit of Palmettos at 2,000, 3 Springfields at 2,000, 2 Farmers at 2,000. We don't end up with quite enough money to buy 2,000 Springfields or 2,000 Harbor's Ferries to go ahead and bring another really nice unit to this battle, but we do end up with enough to go ahead and max out our supply. Now, the first goal here is to get rid of most of your brand new recruits. Then what you do is you break down some of your good units and you put them. So I ran out of space here, so I'm having to decide which units I'm gonna get rid of, because I don't have enough room to get rid of all my men without buying more space or things like that. And I don't want to buy more space right now because I want to save all my money in case I needed it for this. I don't end up using it all, but I wasn't sure how much I would want to keep, and I don't need a second corps until after the next minor battle before Shiloh. So there's no reason to spend money on that right now. Because the better guns you have now, the less men you're likely to lose up to the point of Shiloh. So throw down save, because I'm not 100% certain if the other units are good enough to go ahead and keep his 2-star without any extra experience. So we go ahead and throw him in there, and it works. And I am over the moon about that. That worked out really well there. We could have gone ahead and made maybe one more 2-star unit, possibly, with the other 2-star general I have, but he doesn't have as much experience as Warbob does. He's only at 40%, Warbob's at 98%, so that's about 5 points higher on his experience bar than Warbob would be, because each 10 points of the experience bar on the general equates to 1 point on the experience bar for the unit. So if he it could be kind of close. It's just all of the units are really close at the end of this. All of them are within just a few percentage points of not being 1-star. There is a few units that are a little bit higher, but for the most part they're all really close. Like 16, some of them are down to 1 or 2%. 15, yeah, I mean, a lot of them are really, really low. And the reason for that is just that I wanted to spread out all my experience to all my units, make sure they all get that 1-star. And so you have to use a combination of different amounts of experience depending on how high ranked your general is, because a lieutenant colonel that's just minimum only gives you a few points towards your experience bar, but a 2-star general gives you another, it's 10 points per rank towards your experience bar. So if you had what is the lowest rank? It's captain. If you had a captain, then you would have probably like just like 0 points maybe at the base level captain, and then like 10 points at max level captain, which would be at the start of a major, and then lieutenant colonel gives you like 20 points at base. Well, then you have colonel, and then brigadier general, and then major general. That's another like 30 points that you could have towards your experience bar. I mean, it does take 200 points to get you up to 2 stars, but you can gain a lot of that first star with just your general. Whenever you think about it in that kind of way, like a lot of your points can come straight from your command, and it only counts the command bar of the one that's in charge of the unit, not the division commander. But the division commander does count towards your efficiency, how many men you can have in a unit before it starts dropping your efficiency down. So you can have a really good general in charge of your divisions. The problem with that is that you don't gain the experience bar. So oftentimes it can be better if you have enough good generals. You could put a really untrained colonel in charge of a division, and then you can put a really good, all your good generals in charge of all your units. And that can work out okay some of the time, and other times it doesn't work out quite as well. It just kind of depends on the situation that you find yourself in and how many good commanders you have. You can also start bringing the commanders that you want to bring, like hand picking them to come to a certain battle based on what their stats are and stuff like that, which can be time intensive to pick out what units you want to bring to the next battle, but it can be helpful to keep you from not having the men in the position that you want at the time that you want them on their gaining of experience. Like you want them to gain experience in line with your army, but if you keep the same officers in the corps that you keep bringing to all the side battles, they're going to gain way more experience, and that can be good. It can get you a bunch of 3 stars, but all you need is 5 3 stars, and after that, maybe 1 or 2 more, just to have a couple that are perked for speed, have a couple that are perked for different things. Maybe an artillery corps at some point if you decide you want to go that route. It's just kind of up to you which direction you want to go. See, I was looking there to see if I could upgrade a rifle. You can't. It's too expensive. Go ahead and put my supply up to max. And that is it for this one, guys. It's been great talking to you guys again. I will see you fresh in the next battle. Have a good one.
Well, this has been a blast. Hope you guys have had as much fun as I've had. I'll see you again in the next episode. You guys have a good one,